Y'all are so cracking me up with my comment where I said that Homewood was always like the rich people area. Y'all have to know my paradigm. I need all of my Tarrant City people to rise up and say amen. We grew up in lovely households, okay? Like lovely clean homes. I had high ceilings and crown molding and hardwood floors, okay? And magical Christmases where we got everything we wanted. But friends, we were from across the railroad tracks. From them, anyway. From them. They had boutiques. We had ABC Coke. We made t-shirts in high school where we joked that we knew what time the quarry was going to blast every day. We had generational pollution. That good old spicy North Birmingham pollution. Homewood had sit outside kind of places where they would drink their little coffee and eat their little donut and croissant. Tarrant ain't got that kind of thing. Even back then. Yes, we played softball. Every single girl, not boy, okay, a lot of the boys did, but every single girl that I grew up with played softball. That's how magical a place Tarrant was, okay? Truly. And so many of our daddies coach softball. I can't name a friend of mine who my daddy didn't coach softball. He was Smitty to so many of these girls. That's how hometowny Tarrant was. We had huge parades going all through town when the softball would have its opening day. I don't know if Homewood did that. I imagine it didn't. But you know what? I know places like Homewood and Vestavia that it bordered. Okay. Do you know what I know they did have? Those girls did ballet and tap and contemporary. We didn't have that in Tarrant. Now, a few of the girls, they traveled beyond the railroad tracks and did those, but those were the fancy girls. I was not a fancy girl. I could have been. I'm sure if I told my mama that, yes, mommy, I would like to be a fancy girl and do ballet. She would have been surprised because Kimmy had bowl cut and I was chunk, and I like to play on a boy's bicycle and I like to jump on trampoline. I was tomboy. I made all-stars on softball. Hurrah. Ricky Bobby, and if you ain't first, you're last. This area is where the zoo was, the botanical gardens. Fancy. Rich folk. I lived right on the edge of the Tarrant Gardens, ooh la la, and I had bars on my windows for decoration, and truly, they were for decoration up until about high school, up until about 2001, okay? And then it was decoration and then necessity, and that's when we all started moving. So I hope y'all are like me and you seek to understand.